Hi, wait, ngoja. And so this is Hustle Alpha. So guys, kindly, okay. Hello guys, welcome back to Hustle Africa TV. I'm Ward Lucy, son of Lucy. You can just call me the way you like it, the way you feel it good. Once again, we are back with a very interesting story of a certain hustle, a guy who is making his hustle very well, a guy who is placing his ugali on the table using a bike. You can't imagine how he is doing that, but I'm telling you that we have a very interesting story of one, Karanja, a former student of Chuka University, and he has a very interesting story. He's going to tell you how he brings his ugali on the table by utilizing what you people have as a leisure, or what you people enjoy. He utilizes it and he's able to feed himself. He has been able to attend quite a number of tournaments, cycling tournaments, and we said one thing, that we should make money by all means, provided the means are legal and provided they are morally upright. Welcome to Hustle Africa TV, the business ideas worth spreading and the hustling stories worth telling. Kindly guys, remember to like, you comment, and subscribe, and of course you share, so that we continue bringing to you good and better and sweet episodes on this good channel.
My name is Bidan Karanja, and let me say it's a pleasure to be in this channel, Hustle Africa. Thank you so much for welcoming me. I'm a former student of Chuka University, graduated in the year 2019 with a bachelor's degree in psychology, and currently I'm a professional cyclist who uses bikes for rentals and also to earn a living with the bikes. Yeah. The love that I have for bikes is due to the passion that I got because of Christopher Froome. So I decided to come up with a business that will help me raise money, also try to get to those races and to those tours. Yes, let me say, when this idea came up, I approached my dad. I asked for cash. At that time, I had a budget of 300,000, but my dad gave me only 50,000. And during that night, I was wondering, what will this 50,000 do? Because bikes are very expensive. XUK bikes are very expensive. One goes at 30,000 Kenya shillings. But when he gave me the 50,000 shillings, it opened up my mind. I got to the internet, I googled, and I got a guy who sells XUK bikes at affordable prices. And I started with 4 bikes. I started my business with 4 bikes. The 4 bikes have grown, slowly, and currently I'm at 9 bikes. I'd say, in a hustle, finances are always one of the biggest challenges. It has been a challenge to meet customer needs, because you need more bikes for that business. The other thing is, looking even at your individual lives. When you have one shoe and there is another guy who has 7 pairs, the one with 1 pair, tends to wear out fast. So with the less bikes, it has been a challenge because they wear out really fast. So you need spares to repair them, and the spares are really expensive. The quality spares for the bikes are really expensive. So I think repairing them, and also the number, and also another challenge has been theft. There are rampant cases of theft, and also accidents. I'll also say that because of the other motorists. Yeah. in 5 years time, my goal is to be a countrywide bikes rental. Bike is one thing that you can use anywhere to move. And currently, looking at Nairobi, there has been congestion. People are complaining about traffic jams and all that. And yet, bike is one of the simplest, easiest, accessible ways or means of transport. Looking at countries like France, countries like Denmark, countries like Netherlands, people use bikes to go to their workplaces. And my plan and my idea is to be a nationwide bikes rental guy. Have outlets where people can rent bikes countrywide, where people can be accessing bikes, can be accessing their jobs, their houses, using the bikes in an easy way. I'd say being a professional cyclist, I've encountered many challenges in the field of cycling. There are times I've had bike breakages and I've been able to repair them. So it has inspired me to use those skills to be repairing my bikes. The other thing is being a good cyclist. I've also had to use my talent to be able to call people on board, telling them what they can do with the bike. The love and the passion. When they see me cycle, they also want to do it. They also want to come on board. They also want to feel the love that I have for the bike, the joy that I'm feeling, the passion. There's a friend of mine who was telling me that bike riding is more addictive than coke, and it is true. Once you get on that bike, you want to do it more and more. So with the skills that I have, really, it has helped me in my business. Nurture and also being able to understand how to repair the bikes, also understand my customers, also understand what is really needed in my business. I'll also say, the course that I studied in the university, psychology, has also helped me get to interact with my customers at a personal level and in a better way. There are lecturers who taught me, and yet they are coming for cycling classes. Madam, I have lecturers who taught me, and they come, and they also want to know how to cycle. They have bought bikes from me, so they are supporting my hustle because of the passion and the love that they are seeing in me. To the youths and the guys who have finished school, and probably they are waiting for employment, I'd say work with what you have right now. Let employment find you doing something. There are people who are volunteering, and it's a good thing. There are people who are selling chapatis. Some are selling my eyes. That's business. Let that employment that you're looking for or you're waiting for find you doing something, because really you won't start up, and everyone starts slow, and it all comes back to what mentality do you have. What is that idea that you have really in your mind? Yeah. Getting into business from school was kind of tricky, because one, business is not a joke. You really have to understand the principles of business. And I was young in business, and so when I got into business, there are things that I really regret up to today. Things that I did. I overspent some money I did not save, and it was a challenge. And I'd say really, if I'm given another chance, of course I have the chance, but if given another chance, I will do things differently. I would save more. I would also consult more on other business people and ask them how they do things. Yes. Yes. So once a customer comes, we first evaluate, the customer, because there are different, standards for every customer. So there are customers who are tall. There are customers so you evaluate the kind of bike that you're going to give them. Then, we need, we also, the requirement is a national ID or the student ID, but we prefer the student ID really, because it is easy to track the student who comes for the bike. So once they come with their national ID, we give them the bike. Payment is after you've ridden the bike, after we have offered the service. Yes. They'll find me at Chuka University, opposite Gate F, in the Gani Market, Chuka. Our rates start at 30 minutes for 50 shillings, 1 hour for 100 shillings. Once the hour increase, there's a subsidy. So the whole day, from 6 to 6, we give you the bike at 700 Kenya shillings. Yes, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., we're giving it at 500 Kenya shillings. If you come and you don't know how to cycle, we train you. There are guards, there are helmets, this one, everything. We give you every gear, everything that you need to cycle safely and to cycle on these roads. We have YouTube channels, that is Skyrides KE, where we post our videos and our events, because we've had events. We also have the phone number is 0708-932-909. The email currently is nungaripreacher@gmail.com.
So guys, that is the story of one Karanja Nungari, and for sure it's a very interesting story, and it shows that any person can do it, provided you have a very determined mind and you are ready to learn, and again you must be willing to take a risk. So guys, kindly don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, so that we can grow this thing together. The next time we'll be having your own hustle, and you're going to promote it, and you're going to tell your stories. Hata kama uko wapi. This is Hustle Africa TV, hustling stories worth telling. Peace up.